Well, hello. It might be time for some or to check what might be one of the wildest resets I've done with the turbo so far.
My little soda pop.
Brittany, hi. It's like it's been 84 years. Teacup, how we doing? So, as I'm sure you can guess by where we're standing, we've had the turbo resetting zone 1 all day. And that is a shiny Pichu. It's not even what we wanted out of here, but we got a shiny Pichu. That was quite the snipe. Talon, how we doing? Teacup, how we doing? Brittany, it's been so long. And you, Talon, it's been so long. Eons, real. Bruh. No, hit the Roaring Knight and Delta. No, that's crazy. That's crazy. You know? All that earlier to go for the Pidgey. We got nothing. Or somehow I think earlier I wound up way off course. So I don't know how much reset we actually got, because when I went back to the Switch, we were not entering and exiting the lab anymore. We somehow broke all the things. Roaring Fraud is crazy. Oh, I see, that's the thing. The controller was still moving and doing things. Well, for some reason, I was way off to this, or into that little crevice there at the side. Gump. It's a Gump. How we doing, Gump? I did try to do that earlier, but like, I'm not even using the turbo controller. Outside of, you know, turboing. It just kind of chills. Got me some more Gambit games in. I tell you, I got way too many matches earlier with people that seemed like they didn't know what they were doing. Starting half an hour later because exam. On y'all. Well, good luck with the exam. Good luck with exam. You can do this. That was a big goomy. I immediately want to start going for this goomy. Because I want the goom. Or at least something in this room to shine. I think that's the crazy thing with this really is not the fact that we haven't got the goomy yet, but the fact we haven't phased anything. Yeah, no, I did enough earlier to get the chestnut. That was about it. I only encountered one cheater. Only one. Got lucky on that. Yeah. You had 3? Yeah, I admit it. Seems like they were actively doing something to try to combat it. Because that's a lot lower of a clip than what we were seeing them at. I had someone with a Mega Hawlucha that was just spamming everything. There was no cooldowns involved. Like, they weren't spamming one move. They spammed their whole move set. Just repetitively. They wound up like 13 by the time it was said and done. It only took me, I think, 4 matches to get the chestnut. Oh no. No, that's busted. Infinite range Moonblast? No, there's a reason why they put why there's a range on that. The other two weren't focusing on it. Yeah, you have to focus on that kind of thing to get rid of it. Yo, Clarissa sending a corgi. The little corgi. Exactly. And it's for that reason. A lot of it's for the reason, like, moves that have that kind of power. Bones on 20 out here. Gotta plug that thing in. Gotta plug that thing in. Come on now. I appreciate yous.
Lizard, 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 lizard,
Lizard, lizard, lizard, lizard, lizard, lizard,
lizard.
Lizard. Oh, yeah. It only does it on the shorts format. They added it. God, they added that like a year ago, I think. But, they just didn't market it well when they did it at all. Like, they figured their idea to market it was to basically try to have everybody that was streaming in this format to start like begging basically for people to use it. I love that corgi too. I love that little corgi. Little corgi with a little Hawaiian shirt on. It's adorable. New Alter Bridge song. Ooh. Fiend, you're gonna have to drop a link for that in Jams. You gotta drop me a link for that in Jams. Actually, I might have heard it. Wait a minute. Let me check my Spotify. What Lies Within? Is it What Lies Within? Because if it's that one, I have. Because I have it saved on Spotify. And I know it's recent. Unless they've dropped one since then. Just Alter Bridge in general, they're incredible. They haven't dropped a song that tops Blackbird for me yet. I love Blackbird. We'll see you later, Clarissa. Eat well. And just hit me up sometime tomorrow, and we'll get in and run some Fort so I can. I've only got one. I think one more I got to do to get everything unlocked on that thing. The Winter Rush. But also tomorrow is the end of the Music Pass. So we should be getting ready to get a new Music Pass. Now I kind of feel like that might be where Golden is. I think it's going to be in the new Music Pass. I mean, it could be. And it looks like it's a part of Zero Hour, and I think they just put, like, basically every collab they did this season back in the shop. For the 0 Hour event that happens tomorrow. I want to say it's for like the last hour of the season. I didn't see the Power Rangers back in yet, but they could be rotating 0 Hour shop. I believe 0 Hour's tomorrow. Well, that part of me feels like I got into it too late.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Lizard. Jujutsu, how you doing? How you doing? Good? Hey, that's good, that's good. Lizard. Silent Divide. Okay, so no, I haven't heard that one yet. Nani! Nani, how you doing?
My little soda pop.
You're all I can think of. Every drop I drink of. You know, I think it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Spend it with some really cool peeps. Well, to spend it with one of my favorite peeps. Got to spend... Geo was also there, but Geo... I think Geo muted most of the time. But he was there. That was kind of cool. Bunnies, you know. Honestly, kind of same. Kind of same. Bunnies aren't as, like, puffed out. You don't... It doesn't feel like you're unhinging your jaw to eat the bunny. Yes. Oh, I don't know if I've gotten the peppermint ones yet. Thinking about it. But definitely the chocolate bottoms. Yeah. They got little marshmallow burbs. They're little marshmallow bunnies. They're not available nearly enough for the year. Because why are they only around for holidays? Oh, the good old Pepsi. They do have the pumpkins now for Halloween, don't they? Like, just make them always available, please. Yo, peeps, if you're listening, become more available. What's wrong with 8 in the morning? Microwave them? Why are we microwaving the peeps? I mean, is there ever a wrong time for Pepsi? mean, yeah, you could or I could see like I was gonna say microwave them for s'mores, but no. No. Marshmallow won't be properly toasted. Would just be gooey. You just wanted in the battle. Didn't care about eating it, you know? Fair enough. Three, one. Oh, Lord. Austin, how we doing? How we doing? Hey, welcome in, Britt. Welcome in. No, valid. I was pretty well pre-internet before or for a decent part of the childhood. Like, it was there. There was just nothing good on it. Yo, Uncle Nozo, welcome in. Austin, it's been great. It's been fantastic. Juice. It's... I don't even know how we would describe that. There's not a lot of places that you enter that aren't much open. It's confined to one city, but it's a very open city. You can call me Tony. Nah. I mean, just drinking a bunch of pop isn't enough to do anything if you're doing the other stuff you're supposed to's. Oh, bet Austin, bet. And I guess, I mean, if we're gonna end up referring to if we're gonna be referring to Nani as juice, does that mean the juice is on the loose? If you say her name 3 times. Naughty juice, naughty juice, naughty juice. What have I done? What have I done?
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Lizard. No, real. It's crazy to look at. You know what? Random thought of the day. If nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday, does that mean that Goku is going to try to fight a Jet 2 holiday? I mean, if nothing beats it, it has to be pretty strong, right? Jet 2 Holiday is a Megastone. Wait, it... What is a Mega Jet 2 Holiday? Wait a minute. I believe Jet 2, I want to say, is an English airline. It's a British low-cost airline. It's apparently based out of Leeds. I mean, based out of Leeds. Like their home is in Leeds. I was like, their head office is in Leeds, apparently. It was an ad that became a meme. I mean, the Spotify Premium thing became a meme. See you later, Gomp. Good luck with the exam. Luck with the exam. You can do this. You got this. We believe in you. You know? Honestly, not a clue. I'm a snake. I'm a little snake. Pretty sure that one became a meme because of Tosh.0. Pretty sure Tosh.0 is what led to that one becoming a meme. No, Water Mysteries. Why did MTV decide to end ridiculousness? It was like the only thing they had going. Like the only thing they really had going for them anymore. And they were like, nah. Mike Tyson Mysteries. It's the alphas. Those are alphas. And that one's angry. That one was very angry. They usually are very angry. If they see you, they will fight, even if they're a mon that usually runs. soon as they see you, it is on. And you are immediately in danger. They've definitely got some boosted stats. I don't know if it's in damage or bulk immediately off, but the alphas do have some higher stats. They're also guaranteed to have the alphas are guaranteed 3 perfect IVs and 1 perfect EV. And the perfect EV is almost always in health. Back to the sewers in a bit. Still wild to me that this particular sewer, I have not managed to even get a phase. Yeah, no, the animes even kind of confirm they eat the Pokemon. A lot of Magikarp. There's actually a whole band episode, that has hunters in it. It's like hunters going to the Safari Zone. In the Kanto region. I'm looking for that prime Tauros meat. Mostly vibes and scales. Oh. Bones and scales. Slowpoke Teals and roasted Farfetch'd. I mean, what is Farfetch'd if not duck with leek? Well, how do people IRL get get their hands on animals in the wild? They do. In fact, you can even get them, and they make, I believe, the rock type sandwich. I wasn't talking about chickens. I was talking about wild animals. Wild animals. Yeah. There's your answer. They do drink Miltank milk. Good old moo moo milk, they call it. I mean, what is moo moo milk if not just milk from a Miltank? You know, the real question. Since, canonically, other than, I guess, the legendaries, every Pokemon lays egg. What kind of eggs do they use for breakfast? And are fire-type eggs pre-cooked? Scrambled execute. As funny as that is, aren't execute actually seeds, not eggs? Well, how would that look like? They would still be smiling at you. They would still be smiling at you. True, Fido is literally a loaf of bread. It's a pastry dog. Dog made out of pastry. Good old Fido. A deer. A female deer. Rhea, drop a golden sun. Me. A name I call myself. Speaking of tasty buttons. Varieties of Pokeballs. Did you know that they had varieties? Because I definitely didn't know there were varieties. You know, would probably taste pretty heavenly. Same brain. Same wavelengths. Okay. The wavelengths again. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that answer. I'm not gonna say that answer. Cotton candy and gold. You know, valid. The world may never know. Now, cotton candy and gold's probably pretty accurate. Hey! It's not a scratching post. You have a scratching post. Why are you violently scraping your face against the bookcase, Tinker? What is wrong with you? Tinker! Don't yell at me! Stop trying to hurt yourself. Look, we're not playing this game. You want pets, you stay here, you take pets and scratches. Do not walk away. I'm going to... Hey! You want scratches or not? What's that? What is that? Putting 2 screws into this. I also can't believe I somehow accidentally led you straight to one of the 3 you needed. I was like, how did I do that? How did this happen? Oh no. I'll have to get you a magnet so you don't get hurt. Zom, how you doing? Nah. Nah. No, it's the illusion Rayquaza. I can't remember if it's from a game or a movie. But it canonically existed. No, it canonically exists somewhere. It's not fan-made. I swear to God, if it's the I am going to set fire to everything. You ever just fast travel zone 20 to reset it? Just to get the stupid bird on the outside? How's the resets going? How far in are we? It's a lot of resets. That is indeed a lot of resets. Not quite to odds yet, but a lot of resets. It's not pink. It's like a purple or something. It was an illusion. I did not. I was feeling a little bit sick earlier, so I didn't travel. It's Illusion Rayquaza, and I don't remember where it was from. I'm gonna look. Illusory. That's what it was called. And it was apparently from the anime. It was just from the anime. It does kind of know. It was just a thing that was in the anime. It's an illusory Rayquaza. I mean, it does, in a way, feel like it would more be a mythical with how strong it is. Like, when we have mythicals weaker than Rayquaza, it feels like there's some lines that have been crossed. It's Shenron. It's just Shenron. Very angry Shenron. It's a disgruntled parent. Groudon and Kyogre are the kids. I can see it. But like, it's one of the cool things with Pokemon. Really just gaming in general. There's something for everybody out there. We're just immediately going to do that. What kind of entrance is that? Yazan? My favorite? I gotta say it's Larvesta. It's gotta be a Larvesta. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. Powerful little guy. Even. Gardevoir is great. I do like a Gardevoir. Yeah, no, real though, it's a great line. This entire zone decided to identify as a threat. The starters. That's where I feel like it gets tough. Look, if you gave me the, or if you lined up every starter option in front of me, I would have problems picking. Overall. Well, I do really like me a Fennekin. I do like a Fennekin a lot. It wasn't even my first Gen 6 starter. Is it gonna be Meowscarada? I think I was that big a fan of Meowscarada. It's not as big as I thought I would be because cat. You see, that just could be what it is because I haven't used it. So I went straight for Fuecoco. There's not a single thought in that head. I'm going zone to zone to check for shiny. Net us, Spooter. See, the second playthrough I did was I did shiny only. I think I'd started one at one point. It depends. You can aim, but I typically lock on. Yeah, and the starters are shiny locked. I don't even remember who I grabbed, but I remember my starter for that wound up being a Tarantula. And for the longest time, I had nothing but shiny bugs. You know, it's getting a bit crazy. Speaking of crazy, Tinker, can you not try to make a giant mess, please? Thank you. Well, how we doing? How we doing, by the way? I did see you. True. Yeah. Scrafty is a shedder. It does not drip. No. Oh, no worries, Sam. No worries. Have yourself a great night. You stay safe. Always a pleasure to see you. Well, I mean, once it's attached, it's not going to hold its color forever. It's eventually going to lose the pigmentation, and it's going to eventually fade out and die. And what happens when there's a lack of color? Actually, it becomes black. White is the presence of all color. Or no, black is. White is the lack. White is the being devoid of color. Because white is... White is, I believe, when every color of light is reflected back, and black is when it's all absorbed. I've been out of science for a long time. Oh, yeah, no. No. Get tough. Ooh. Can I click the right buttons, please? Thank you. Or you would think at this point trolls would be able to become or do something original, but they can't. If they could do something original and actively be creative. Yo, let's go. Actually got upset with Fortnite earlier. I was cooking and then ran into a guy that no matter where he shot, it was a headshot. It was crazy. Okay, keep cooking, cool. Keep cooking. Cook your way all the way to that victory. It's the worst. It's actually the worst. Oh. The shelter is what gets powered up. The slowpoke remains unchanged. Okay. That's actually kind of crazy then that it's the Slowbro Megastone. The Slowbronite. I think they're great. Primal Groudon has probably my favorite. Shiny. And it's got the better of the abilities. Desolate Land over Primordial Sea all day. Because, I mean, Desolate Land completely eliminates all water moves. If Primal Groudon really said, what quad weakness? Not yet. They're coming. They're in the DLC. They didn't name drop them, but they did still confirm that they're there. Because when they were showcasing the donuts in the first trailer, they showed a donut that was. They showed the alpha symbol with Kyogre colors, and then Omega designed to look like a Groudon. We don't have the primals in the avatars, unfortunately. Large files. Large files, they only give, I think it's 35 megs or 36. Strong enough to lift a dump truck. We don't have the primal forms. So primal forms are great. They're just, the files are too large. That might be a super short one tonight. These eeps are trying to kick in. No, that seems about right. Acid. You don't. You go on one massive trip. If you do. Oh. Oh. Fair. Very fair. Oh. I'm just thinking about what different mons would taste like. Oh. Valid. Megaloxam traded away all of its muscles to unlock its full power. What? So... we're saying is it traded it, or it got ultimate noodle arms. in order to gain more spoons. I kind of like Mega Dragonite. Like the idea behind it. Yo, we got a snake raid? Is that the snake raid coming in? And we hit 1.55 at the same time.
in Joe Hendry.
Actually huge. Snake, how you doing? Sleepy Party Wizard, welcome in. We doing? I'm doing all right. We doing all right, Snake. They kind of brought the Dragonair features into it. The wings on the head. It's been a little rude tonight, Snake. Not gonna lie. It's being a little mean. There is a part of me that thinks that Mega Dragonite exists simply so they could kind of bring the Dragonair features into Dragonite. No, for real though? Like, the shinies... The couple shinies that have decided to shine are duplicates. $2,000 carats. Thing's never gone blind. Bet. Appreciate you, Snake. So we gotta get that Snake link. Also, YouTube needs to make links work in short format. So it might be Starmie. It might be Starmie. Appreciate you, Britney. Appreciate yous. I think it might be Starmie. Overall. You take all of them into consideration. Starmie is the one that it feels like they did, I guess, the least with. I'll make sure you go show some love to the homie Snake. sure you show them some love. Yo, Rainbow, welcome in. Right now, really, just about anything in this zone. As long as it alphas out. As long as it alphas when it shines. So I don't think there's too much in here that we need a regular shiny of anymore. We've kind of cleaned that for a bit. Ursaring's kind of a fun one too, because Ursaluna's shiny's really good. I really like a shiny Ursaluna. I don't even know how many we actually have in this game. 7. $52. We have 52. Not counting the duplicates that we've gotten. Like this Garbodor right here. And this Heracross. Hisuian Braviary was the one that took me forever. That one took me forever to get in PLA. Like, even with doing the permutations, they're a bit stubborn. You're not going to tell me that's not a shiny Charmander. Nope, real. And I was doing permutation method for, God, like half the year almost. In PLA, trying to get everything. There was a fair few that we didn't get, but we just never got the. Most of them we just didn't get the perms for. Or they didn't have a perm. I do not. I mean, if you're talking Raiders for that one, I did see the wild thing, did see a wild thing with Arc Raiders where they had a room that you could glitch into that you were supposed to have to find a key for it some ways down the road, and their patch to fix it didn't take away the ability to clip into the room, but if you did clip in, it set off like flamethrowers that were attached to the walls. And all they said in the patch note for it was that it was a very hot fix. Didn't specify what they had done until somebody went and looked. They just, or tried it. They just called it a very hot fix. Yo, plenty. Congrats on getting your charm. Let's go. Let's go. But mine is a little broken tonight, it seems. It hasn't done a lot tonight. It is quite the grind. It's quite the grind. Ooh. Yo, yo. Very much like I like Starmie. I do. I just wish its Mega was better. Instead of more or less feeling kind of concerning. Like even the Dex entry on the Mega sounds concerning. It's like a the Mega Dex entry for Starmie mentions that mentions they don't know if its movements became more human-like to try to communicate or if it's to try to replace humans. And that's concerning. It just sounds concerning. I don't know why I decided to try to get closer to check that Dedenne. It's not hard. I think we're only getting a few more minutes in. Oh, that's weird. Have you by chance maybe tried asking Google? Simply because I'm fairly sure you can't be the only person that's had that happen. Rosary, chill. Rosary, chill. Only on Ragnarok. That's weird. I said I am not sure because I haven't played. And we can't even get the right juice. This is wild. You know, in hindsight, Trubbish probably would have been a better mascot. Hey, well, we'll see you later, cool. We'll see you later. Appreciate you hanging. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your Friday. Oh, yeah, it was cool. Rejoice in the fact that it is Friday and it's the last day for the week. We still got a lurking talent. Appreciate you. We're only going to manage a couple more checks here. Just a couple. I should be able to. Should actually get my sleeps out, so. I don't think so. Nothing worthwhile, at least. I mean, a fletchling we basically chased off. And a spinnerack in zone 4. Got the Visage Death. Ooh. Visages. That's a pretty good run. Now, what are we counting as deathless? Okay, so no, you haven't lost anybody in any fight. Okay. Yeah, no, that's wild. They are. And also, you look at their designs have very specific, have a very specific fun little thing incorporated in them. Or at least in the old sprites. I don't think it carried over. I don't think it really carried up into the 3-day. Or the 3D. Not the 3-day. The 3D. Because their original sprite work, if you looked at all 3 of them, it was see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Because one of them had something. One of them had something going on with the ears. One of them that just has their eyes closed in the 2D sprite. And the third one was covering its mouth. So they don't do it in the 3D models because there's no way to really carry it because there was a lot of like hand involvement happening. For some of it to pull it off. Lune, Monoko, and Ciel. Well, what about Mael? Mael does a lot. My hell is the last stand. Verso exists. Look how Verso exists. Wow, wow. It's crazy that your back line is like the two most vital characters in the game. Oh, welcome back, welcome back. Verso's a weird one. Verso's a weird one. And I think a lot of it is because the Verso's best weapon is basically right at the end of the game. And it's an optional fight to even get it. Whereas like Mael's best weapon can be obtained very early. Yeah, I can't think of what it's called, but that one is her best one. I'm blanking on the name of it. It's been a while. But that is her best sword. Because with that sword, you can immediately unleash Stendhal and end most fights in one turn. With proper build. I remember seeing somewhere they're saying that it does not work nearly as well in New Game Plus. Bring him back, hey! Maybe they bring him back in Gen 10 and fix Nidoqueen Shiny while they're at it. It's like, it's noticeable, it's just wrong. Fight Visages, bet. I'm gonna, I think, reset the zone like 5 more times. It's green. Brittany, it's green. The rest of the line, and even Nidoking has this really cool thing going on where they take where their shiny is the regular color of the other Nido line, But then Nidoqueen for some reason is green instead of being Nidoking colored. It's not necessarily that it's a bad shiny, it's wrong. Because it ruins a good thing that they had going with that line. It's like shiny Nidoking is just, or has the color of Nidoqueen. Yeah, it's like I said, it's not that it's a bad shiny, it's just wrong. It should have been different. Oh, there is a skill issue. Hello. You know, did not expect her to verbally respond to the hello, but... Pikachu would be per... Oh, no, that would be cool. My least favorite? I feel like I have two answers, and the one I can't even remember the name of. Oh, favorite boss. Sorry, I don't know where I picked up least from. I can tell you who it wasn't. Right off rip. It was not Clea. Was not her, or Clea, I mean, not Clea, Clea. Was not her. Her fight annoyed me. Her fight annoyed me. Never played the game, oh lord. Also, hi Jordan. Hi, good morning. Gotta get us a little more out. We got a George here. Got a George here. Minutes by minutes, oh lord. It's been a rough few days. It got swallowed. Favorite is Remois. Art fight, amazing music and storyline. Remois' fight is great. It's like kind of that perfect thing of being hard without being ridiculous. Being completely ridiculous or just... What's the wording I would look for? I guess the actual wording I would be looking for is that it's hard without being bullshit hard. It's the only way to describe it. No, yeah, no, Simon is. No, when you get to a point where you're basically blocking 18 attacks at the same time, no. No. I got Simon Phase 2, where like one of his attacks is like 15 parries in order to actually parry it. No thanks. We built the Mael one shot for a reason, and that was why. Now, Rosie, isn't that sad but true? Yes, Rosie? Technically, doesn't Simon bring Deathless to an end? Maybe. Yeah, it's like, because even if you perfectly parry the entire fight, it still comes to an end because he gamages the whole team to start phase 3. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. It's just some good Eeps, Nani. Hello, Nick. Hello. Yeah, I eventually backed out. The Ravens... I don't think the Ravens were ready. They felt like they did not show up to play. Jordan, also good morning. Okay, now it's going to be 5 more resets at the zone. You've got... Let me drop an exclamation bet so you can see what the input method is, because I think if you for some reason it activates the cooldown when it shouldn't. Permanent 1 HP. I mean, there is a Lumina that throws you, or forces you to only have 1 HP. They modded the game for perma 1 HP. That's crazy. Alright, I think it's this reset and one more. No, you. No, I didn't get any. Not a single one did I. They beat the game? No, that's crazy. I mean, I know it's kind of just like timing based, but also kind of same. Kind of same. You know what we did get, Rosie? We got a Pichu. Pichu. Oh, that's crazy. Meet Skittle. Looks just like a Skittle. Lickitungu's gotta be in the DLC, right? Let's get a Lickitung in the DLC. Yes, give us... Well, it wouldn't be Mega Lickitung. It would be Mega Licky Licky. Give us Mega Licky Licky. Mega Licky Licky just has more tongues. Why? I mean, if Starmie is just... If Mega Starmie is just Starmie with more defined legs, then why wouldn't Licky Licky just have more tongues? Skittle. I mean, Nick. Skittle. Ooh. Okay. I'm pretty sure she's talking about a shiny spider that I named Skittle. Okay, Brittany. Oh, but you are. You can have that one. Ah. I do not. I actually have multiple. I have 2 Fennekins. I need one more so I can actually evolve them all up for the line. 3 Squirtles to evolve out for the Megas. Or for the Living Dex. We got the Chikorita line. We got the Totos. That one actually is extra. This is the crazy extra box. Because why do we have 4? That doesn't seem right. I thought I had more. That's right, I gave Rosie one. I did have a whole team of Shalfas.
Leon!
I had a whole team's worth of Shalfa Houndoom. If you count the one that I traded over to you. That's how many times I faced Houndoom trying to get that Pikachu in Zone 6. I actually had a whole team's worth. Oh, the Fennekins aren't up for move right or aren't up for trade. They're there to get the Living Dex filled in. Because you can't actually shiny hunt the evolutions. Only the base forms spawn. You're the same with Slowbros. Oh, trying to get the Clauncher, right, Jordan? Or the Clawitzer, I mean, not the Clauncher. Trying to get the Clawitzer. No, not this guy. The thing that this guy evolves into. Yeah, I didn't get the Clawitzer, but I did get a Clauncher, and it wasn't even from that bench, Jordan. Squirtle, I don't believe I do. I'm pretty sure I moved it. I just spaced for a second. Actually, I could have flew to 11 for it. You know, Jordan, the Clauncher was actually this bench. Used this bench right here for it. Because it also resets the Dratinis. Plural, because I doubled its spawn point and kind of forgot. Yeah. Yeah, because you can double the Dratini up there. So I had it doubled down and was trying to reset the Dratinis. And one of these two Claunchers here decided to Shalfa. I think the other one actually just was actually a shiny on that run as well. Shmega Dragonite. Shmega Dragonite's gonna be so good when we get whenever I finally get the Dratini. I think that's what I'm gonna have resetting today. It's gonna be that Dratini spawn. Oh.
Yeah.
Bruh. I'm very much, I think, stuck between the Dratini and the Pikachu. And it's 2 more than I've managed yet. Nuked a Weedle. Poor Weedle. At a spot on that Pikachu. You know, that bench is definitely in range. I saw the car and thought I had to Houndoom again. I almost lost it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and call this one Shellfuck Launcher. And I've just told him how to get it. Shellfuck car. Shiny car! I swear that car tricks me so many times. Oh, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it here. Try and get some wrists. Jordan, are you off today? Some time later. Oh, bet. I should be able to be. Should be able to be. I got a whole lot on the docket for the day. Mostly some drivings, but... nah. Off till Sunday, but... other things I gotta try to do if places are open. Looks like they are. Okay. No, actually. No, I can't even do everything that I've got to tomorrow. Or that I've got to get done just tomorrow. Because they're not open. Oh, for sure, Talon, for sure. Some of it I'll have to hold off until Monday, get it done before I have to go to work that day. Rude, Rosie. Rude. Oh, appreciate y'all popping, hanging out. If there's any members that haven't seen it yet, there is a short up that is on MB only. For any, or if any of the members haven't checked it and want to check it. Actual wild occurrences happening over there. I appreciate y'all. Oh, random cough. How dare YouTube? How dare they? How are they gonna just tell you you can't? That's bizarre. But alright. Y'all, until our next one. Everyone be well. Stay safe. Bye, guys. It didn't work. I tried the dashboard, go into the dashboard and explode Rosie as we ended.